signs. We getting into it. Air signs. Who done talk themselves into some mess? Who been running their mouth? Who? Cause I can tell, hun. It's showing in your read, beloved. It's showing. Cause you can admit this is some familiar energy for you. So I'm guessing even you can admit that you done talked yourself into something that you had no business. Like an air sign do. You know, like an air sign does. What is it though? I'm trying to figure out what y'all doing. What is y'all on? What's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? You gotta let me know something. Okay. So, it says, you see clearly now. You got the owl spirit. Diving right into the numerology. We have number 43. They end up making 7. So, stability and creativity are driving your life right now. I feel like you're going through a lot of like, a lot of this is just like traumatic in the way that it kind of, you went through a lot of like foundation eating events, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. Like, you went through a lot of things that kind of tore down your foundation, so now you're in seek of stability now more than ever. And that's taken on different forms. For some of you, it's in love. For some of you, it's in career. It's for some of you, it's in social. You know, it's like socially. It can be taking many forms. For a lot of you, it's taking, that pattern is seeping its way into a lot, like more than one part of your life, that pattern. But yeah, so 7, something karmic. There's the completion of a karmic cycle here, and that's what. Yeah, I just saw the snake spirit. The snake spirit says it is time to heal. Okay. Jumping out is the grasshopper and the nightingale. Love is all around. And take a leap of faith with the grasshopper. We're going to clarify these, but, you know, just giving you guys some thoughts. On top of, just, you know, like a kind of like, you know, to kind of get you geared to go into the read. But it says you see clearly now. Sometimes, you know, you just pain to clean the glasses so you can see better. And that's just what it comes down to, okay? So, yeah, King of Swords, you felt so completely out of control. I feel like for some of you, I'm getting like, oh, I was hurt so deeply that I couldn't, like, even speak. 6 of Swords, something you walked away from something. It just really tore you at the foundation. Wow. Okay, we have, what is all these swords? What is all this, like, we got the King of Swords in reverse, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. See how this, I don't know why I want to say, like, see how this drove you into your element. The Lovers and Temperance comes out. So, some of you, okay, yeah. So a lot of you are just getting, okay. We have a 7 clarifying a 7 here. Something karmic has definitely taken place on not just one end, but the other person's end as well here with the Lovers card, right? So this is somebody I feel like you really thought, like, this is somebody you really were, like, into it with emotionally. Somebody you really, like, you had high hopes for the type of relationship that you two would have. And it doesn't, and, you know, for some of you, that doesn't mean that you want an intimate relationship. It could just be somebody you really want to be friends with, anything, you know what I'm saying? Or the type of, you wanted this certain type of relationship with this person, and it didn't go the way that you wanted it to, because you found yourself having to meet them halfway more than you expected because of the type of relationship it ended up being, which you so you feel like you had a lot of patience, you know, you tried everything, you were trying to keep everything level. Okay, okay. I'm not even going to be mad at you about this, like, for real, because I'm seeing so clear. Yeah, so like I'm seeing so clearly, and it says you see clearly now. So it's saying, so looking at these cards, it's like with the Lovers being present, right, from the 7 of Cups. But this now is saying that now you're confused. Now there's just like, now that you've, I feel like you tried to, you ridded yourself of this person, but you haven't ridded yourself of the energy, and it's leaving you confused because I don't even, this person is not here, so why, let's find another, but it's like, this, you see clearly now. For a lot of you, this reading is helping you see some things more clearly, noticing some patterns, okay? We have the Canary Spirit, sing your own song. Okay, we have cards flying, excuse me. So we have the 8 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Okay, we have okay, that's another 7 jumping out, even though we're clarifying a different card. It's all in your read, so. 9 of Pentacles. Let's see. The 8 of Wands. Okay. With the 8 of Wands being in the reverse, it's saying sing your own song. So what it's telling me is that you're not getting where you want to go because you're being a follower. Okay, air signs, and in one way or another, we all are followers, and one way or another, we're all leaders. It's all just whatever, right? So, 8 of the 8 of Wands is here, saying that you can't really move forward because you're not moving on your own path. Because I don't know, I feel like when we're talking about this person that you like may have cut loose, it's just been so like you've been so like into it with them that now you're lost. Because at one point their path was your path. So you had to, this had to happen this way so you could take yourself like out of this person and put yourself back into yourself. So you have the 7 of Swords here, and the 7 of Swords, there's something about dishonesty. There's something about, like, you feel like it's really bumps under the rug, dust under the rug, like something, like you felt like it was something about this person, like it was dust under the rug, like they weren't being completely honest. Like there was something they just weren't telling you, and you like, and it made you like really paranoid, and you were just really, because air signs were pretty precautious. So the Page and the King of Cups come out both in the reverse. We're gonna get into, we're at 10 minutes, so I'm gonna break for a second. Give me a second. Okay, Earth Signs. I'm back now. And if I remember correctly, we were talking about how these cards came out together. You got the Page of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. Um, so, and it's clarifying, we're still clarifying the, you see clearly. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're clarifying the canary spirit to sing your own song. Excuse me, sing your own song. Um, and so, and I said that we were saying that the way, oh, Jesus. The way you were holding yourself, kind of like holding yourself back from, singing your own song was by following patterns just like laid upon you, you know, things that don't even agree with who you are, don't agree with your path. And so just understand that that is what you are harvesting. You know what I'm saying? You're harvesting things that people want for you, and not the things, even in your love life. Like, it would be a really good time to like try to figure out like who you are, so you can like know what works for you and what doesn't, right? Because you have the Seven of Swords, and you keep oh wow, look, so this was, and that's crazy, this was folded up right on the deck, like, so the rest of the cards are facing this way, right? And then look what's on the back. So the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands is at the actual bottom of the deck. What? So the Three of Wands wants to come out, and we see the Four of Wands at the bottom, right? So that's like, I feel like, I don't know, like this release, I feel like y'all are doing a lot of releasing, like, and I feel like there's been a lot. Okay, yeah, we have the Queen of Swords. You may have like, somebody might like curse somebody out, some demanding my respect type energy. Okay, I see the Three of Wands here though, and I do want to talk about that because it just fell out. So let's, before we get into this, we'll get into that. So, and before we get into that, we'll get into this. The Page of Cups and the King of Cups coming out somewhat like consecutively, right? Yeah, so like I said, Ten of Swords comes out in reverse. For a lot of you, what you had to let go made, you know, created like an emotional hell for you. Which is what the Queen of Cups is here in reverse. He came out with it together. So it's like you have all these, like, you just feel like you have something, when it comes to love, you feel like you have so much to give, and you feel like it's just like you can't really get what you can't really get with it. It's just like, Betty's, I want to be yours, I can't get what you program. Because I think we saw did we see the, no we didn't. Okay. Sorry, but so it's like I'm seeing like with the King of Cups, I'm still seeing like there's like a lot of pride here, and I feel like this is coming on like both sides of several connections for you air signs. I feel like there's a lot of pride, there's a lot of competition in love right now in your relationships. But you have the Page of Pentacles here with the Ten of Swords. It's time to start anew. Like, it's really time to start anew and be like, you know, and just jump into it. You have take the leap of faith. Okay, and that's why this is, so this was, no wonder these cards all like landed over here in this direction. So that is for the grasshopper spirit. But it says sing your own song, and then you have the Three of Wands here, and watch how much more like easily you manifest things that actually align with who you are truly once you sing your own song. So you have the Knight of Swords in reverse here. It's yeah, so like you basically, your plans of action were like not affording you what you wanted to be afforded. because it wasn't fulfilling because you're trying to fulfill somebody else's dreams. You know what I'm saying? You have to figure out who you are so you can do that for yourself. Last card, yeah, 4 of Swords. It can lead you to be depressed. It feels because you stagnancy, drowsiness. I'm seeing a lot of drowsiness. You're just choosing to not even be awake. You know, your body, like, yeah, depression for sure. Feeling trapped, maybe. I don't know. That's what I hate. Eight of Swords. This is to, okay, we're clarifying. Moving on to clarify the Grasshopper Spirit. It says take a leap of faith. Number 30. Okay. Number 30. Now, when I think of the number 3, a lot of times I think of things taking a complete 360. Right? It says take a leap of faith. Something that you wanted to do. You always wanted to do it. I'm seeing it right now. Always wanted to do it. Just was scared. Like, yeah. Just was scared. Like, you were really... Okay, yeah. You were really scared. Because you want your air signs, you want your journey to be, like, perfect. But it's not. The purpose of the journey itself is to teach, okay? And when you get wherever you're journeying to, I promise you're gonna realize it's all about the journey, and it's all about, and because when you get there, you have to execute what you've learned. You're more responsible when you get to the destination. So we have the Ten of Swords in reverse here. Like I said, it is definitely time to release. It just is. It's just time to let go of some things and move forward and let go. And I know it's like you can't, like, you feel like, oh, like I can't. It's a part of who I am, and it is. But you have to see, like, other side of things. That's the only way you're gonna make peace with this, with whatever it is that you're holding. You have to realize that it did something for you as well as to you, okay? So coming out of the victim mindset, because air signs do that a lot. Air signs will play the victim quick. Yeah, Queen of Swords in reverse. Like I said, playing the victim. The Moon in reverse, and like I said, okay, then you have the Star. So, and it says for you to take a leap of faith. There's so many things you're worried about, things that you can't see, things that may happen, things that could happen. What happens if you're so, like, I feel like you're just dwelling in the mindset of disappointment, which is what you're going to attract. Realize that things can work out for you and that you are deserving, like the Star. You know? It's easy for air sign to become arrogant, though, so don't do that. Don't do the arrogant thing. But just realize that you are worthy, and things can work out for you, and you are capable of fulfilling big roles. Okay. 40. Nightingale spirit. It says love is all around. Okay, first card coming out, and the numerology behind that is 41. Okay, Queen of Wands energy coming out first. We'll get into the numerology while we shuffle. So with the number 41, first, okay, 4 and 1 make 5. I'm seeing there's a desire for change. I do see that. I see there's a desire for you want, like I said, we were talking about you singing your own song with Canary Spirit. It's you want more fulfillment. But who do you have to live for to fulfill yourself? So says love is all around. A lot of you are learning a lot about love. And one of the ways you're being taught about love is, I can see with the one here, because it's looking at the one in the 41, you have had to be alone. And while you have felt like, I just saw the 4 of Cups, it flashed at me, and the 6 of Cups in reverse. While you felt like you have missed out on something by kind of like isolating, like hermit energy, I'm seeing it. You were able to create more stability with the number 4 here. You were able to, you know, be your own rock, be your own foundation. So good for you. Good for you. All I hear is something calling you, get closer. A lot of y'all have a lot of like career goals. I'm seeing that a lot of air signs. I'm getting this energy. Some reason, even though we talked about relationships most of the way today, I'm seeing that we have desires in career. Yeah, I see some pentacles. Some of y'all may have taken like financial loss, and now you feel the need to hustle. Do your shit. Oh, excuse me for cussing. Sorry. The Queen of Wands is here. Cause I don't know, why are y'all being so stubborn? What's the secretive energy about? Because the Queen of Wands is what? The Queen of Wands is here. Love is all around, clarified by the Queen of Wands, right? So there's like, I feel like, as an answer, are you like trying to think of like a creative, some of you may be trying to think of a creative gift for somebody. Some of you, maybe like feeling supported. Some of you may be like feeling more supported, enough to go into your creative endeavors full force. But it's like, I feel like you're just so worried of you at one point. I feel like you're coming out of that now with the Queen of Wands energy being present. I feel like you're coming out of that, like worrying about what people are gonna say, like not worrying about who's whispering about what. You have the High Priestess. Okay, but it landed. Okay, so you can't. I wish I could show you. It landed perpendicular to the Queen of. She landed perpendicular to the Queen of Wands. You've been thinking about seeking, a lot of you are thinking about giving tarot, seeking out, or going to the doctor, seeking out help, seeking out healing from outside forces. And the 3 of Cups here. I don't know, things are starting to look up, I'm seeing. Like, things are really going to pick up for you, air signs. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, and you have the 10 of Swords. Everything is fine card. Let me put this up here. Excuse me. So, you have the the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. You have the Hermit comes out. I think we mentioned there was some Hermit energy in here earlier. Oh yeah, for this card too. And you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Let me tell you. So you have the Hermit in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Chariot coming out. Okay. Now let's just go ahead and dive into this message. It's pretty dense, so we're just gonna attack it. Okay. So the Page of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles being together, right? So it's like basically putting yourself before, like, putting who you are to yourself before who you are to other people. I feel like there's like a certain person that you want support from that you don't. Oh my god. I don't know how ashy you. Jeez. The Page of Swords. You feel like this person just didn't give you the support that you needed at first, and so it just kind of like stopped everything from being a go, right? But then I don't know, I feel like you just got down enough. It says everything is fine, and you let that pain mold you into a reason to celebrate. Okay, I feel like you don't even know, like, put by staying true, and just being honest with yourself and working through your problems, even when it was hard, even when you felt like you lost everything. With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have the Hermit here. Once you feel like you lost something, you went into isolation. But once you feel, but like I was saying before that, realizing that you lost it, you're gonna realize that you lost everything for a reason. You need to make room for something else. That is actually so much closer than you think. And we're just gonna end the read right here. And I really hope that this message was helpful. And thank you for just joining the Honeybee. Thank you. I appreciate you watching, especially if you watched all the way to the end. If you did that, you might as well let me know. Was this message hitting on anything for you? I'm so focused on shuffling. I'm talking so slow. So let me just go ahead and end it. Like I said, thanks again for watching. And